Lloyd, what's the message?
Jesus died on that cross so we could live, and this is not living.
Amen. I respect that.
Yeah, I voted for Trump. Absolutely. Did I know he was going to increase the tariffs? Yes, I did. However, I thought that the infrastructure would be set up prior for small business to come back to America and manufacture.
Why did you think that? What possible evidence could you have based that thought on?
I keep seeing videos of people saying like how they regret their vote, and if they could go back, they would change their vote, or they wouldn't vote, or blah, 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 right? Y'all don't regret your vote. You regret that those hateful things that you wished upon other people are now affecting you when you didn't know they would. So I don't feel bad for you. You're getting exactly what's coming for you, and I hope you enjoy these next 4 years.
But some folks who aren't feeling Trump's optimism right now are American farmers, and they are stuck in the middle of all of this.
Frank, who did you vote for president?
Mr. Trump.
Right?
Trump.
Mr. Trump.
If the election were today, Frank, would you vote for Donald Trump?
No way. Couldn't happen.
No.
You voted for President Trump. So now, in this moment, you say you're in a free fall. What is your message to him?
So I'm off the Trump train. Where I'm going for now is I got to protect my business.
Island, a wheat farmer who says he's lost $400,000 since Trump took office.
I think there was a lot of people who voted for him that want to stay loyal to him, but it's going to get to the point where financially, if it's between supporting the president or losing your family farm.
You voted for the president?
Yes, I did.
And do you support these policies which might be hurting farmers like you?
Right now, we're the ones that are taking the hit.
I think he's sort of backstabbing the main people who got him into office in the Midwest, and he just left us down.
Oh, shit. Shit! I was chasing after one of those elusive fucks. I got away. Guess I got no fucks left to give this Trump voter.
So really just kind of all of a sudden, within maybe like a day's notice, I was basically told that tomorrow is your last day. I almost feel like, you know, so much for serving my country all these years, we literally get slapped in the face. Nobody really seen this coming. Even the people that did probably vote for Donald Trump.
No one saw it coming? There wasn't even one sign, not even 34 signs to start with? None?
And now they're like basically denying our unemployment compensation claims. So they're starving us out at the same time. How am I going to pay my bills?
How you gonna pay your bills? Maybe you can cash in on all those liberal tears you've been harvesting all these years.
I feel like everybody really needs to do their homework a lot more in depth next time come voting time to really try to figure out who these people are deep down inside.
All the homework you need to do is just pull your head out of your privileged ass. You don't need a deep dive. Trump wears who he is out for everyone to see. It's there, man. It was all there.
Starting to say, I never thought that voting for Trump 3 times would result in me losing tens of thousands of dollars. A beekeeper out of North Carolina says, yeah, I proudly voted for Trump all 3 times. I flew flags for him and put signs for him in the yard. But now I'm out tens of thousands of dollars due to lost federal funding and tariffs, so I cannot export my products, my honey and my wax, to other countries like I could before, and nobody's buying it in the United States. Hay producers in Idaho and Utah that export alfalfa hay to China are now seeing 135% tariffs put on their product, and all of a sudden, they don't have anywhere to ship it. They held it all winter in hopes of sending it off to China in the spring, and now China's not willing to buy. Soybean producers are once again being hit harder than they were in the first Trump administration, and China, for its part, has diversified where it pulls these products from, with Brazil becoming the #1 soybean exporter and other countries picking up the slack for honey, for beeswax, and for hay around the world. Now, China's doing a great...
I think I just failed a test. My Latino neighbor, who was one of the few people in my neighborhood to have Trump signs out, just passed by me as I was working in my front yard. And he's always very friendly. He's a very nice guy, very sweet, nice guy. But we've never talked politics, ever, ever, ever. But I think he knows where I stand, He's not on social media, but most of our other neighbors are that he hangs out with. And he compliments me on what a hard worker I am, because I'm always working at my yard and doing projects and whatever. And then surprised me with, man, that guy in office is coming on hard. I never expected him to come on so hard for these people. His people, our people, people. He didn't expect him to come on hard on people. So I said, I did. And that's what's frustrating for us. Those of us who knew, those of us who've known for decades, what he did to those kids in New York calling for the death penalty, we knew. We knew he was cruel and selfish, and the only thing he cares about is money and power. So it's really frustrating for us that other people didn't see it, and we all have to deal with it. So my conventional Anglo-Saxon Midwestern background would have told me to be more gracious, to have grace for him at having awareness that he fucked up. But I didn't. And he just said, well, I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it. How did you not expect it? How is it that the rest of us saw it, saw the signs, and you didn't? And then he told me to have a nice day.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just pop up to say hi, and you mean a lot to me by watching these videos. Let's continue watching, and I'll be making my conclusions later. So the year is 2025, and in the age of technology, the age of information, people are still being scammed, people are being conned by politicians, by scammers online, name them. So let's continue watching, and I'll be making my conclusion at the end of the video.
MAGA is done. Have you noticed that they haven't been around much at all? There's a couple of reasons for this. The most obvious is that Trump doesn't need them anymore. He literally doesn't need MAGA anymore. There will be no more rallies. He used them and got everything he needed from them. He doesn't need them anymore. He is done with MAGA. And MAGA is in the corner quietly crying because they're done with him. And you want to know why? Because MAGA are food stamps. Yeah. Probably one of the biggest recipients of SNAP, food stamps, welfare, MAGA. Oh, and how about the no taxes on tips and no taxes on overtime, MAGA? That wasn't in the bill. That's not in the bill. That is not on the agenda. They keep telling you that it is, but it's literally not. MAGA are poor. MAGA need Medicaid. MAGA no have Medicaid. Soon. Tariffs hurt MAGA. MAGA no like tariffs. MAGA are farmers. Farmers are MAGA. Farmers hurting. MAGA hurting. Trump is canceling federal programs. A state like California, where I live, they can afford to pick up the tab for those programs for the state of California. But states like Oklahoma, no, they're not going to be able to afford that once Trump kills those federal programs. MAGA no like that. But Trump don't care. Trump no like MAGA anymore. Trump no need MAGA. Trump no more MAGA rallies. So what's MAGA going to do to change this? That's up to them, because me no care. Trump no care. You no care. MAGA are on their own.
Hey there, MAGA regret. It is really, really happening. And I grew up in rural Iowa, just 1 hour away from Omaha, Nebraska. Both of my children live in Nebraska. Most of my family are in Nebraska right now. And so this is a really big deal for me. But you guys voted for this. And I don't want to go through the whole thing that everybody else is doing. What I want to talk about is decency. So when I grew up, and probably the same thing for boomers, if you broke something, you made up for it. So say you go borrow your neighbor's ladder and it breaks. You go buy them a new ladder, your wife bakes them a cake or a pie, and you express your sorry several times, and you feel bad. So now your vote, because you did not pay attention the last time or read Project 2025 or anything to point you in the right direction and show you what exactly was going to happen, this is the vote that you made. And so I see many of you coming on here crying fake little tears, but I have zero sympathy for you, because what are you actually doing now? Are you protesting in any way? What are you doing besides trying to get other people to feel bad for you? It's going to require action, and it's going to require you to really go out and mobilize and make a difference now, because you are the one who did the thing. It was you. You made the vote. It's affecting you now, just like it affects the rest of us. So what are you going to do? I'm really anxious to hear what you're going to do to make up for it. We are not the ones that did this. So again, how are you going to make it right? The people in the Midwest are it's very, very important to make up for your wrong. So what are you doing to make up for your wrong? Write it down. What action, what mobilization are you doing? This is really the only answer now. I don't want to hear any more tears or any more bullshit. What are you doing? Thank you.
So thank you to everyone who has watched this video to the end. It's amazing having you here. So these are just 10 minutes of testimonies from some of MAGA voters about them realizing that they made a bad decision. And really, it's bad seeing that in the current age, 2025, 21st century, when literally you can have access to every information you want on this earth except maybe classified information, and you are still being lied to by Trump. So it's really scary, the moments we are living in as a country. So now they are having buyer's remorse. They are regretting. Trump, was it the man we were told he is? Was it the man he said he is? Because Trump is a liar. Trump is a liar. Trump repeats his lies. Trump blames others for his mistakes. So America is collapsing in real time, you know. I want you to tell me in the comment section, and maybe let's engage in a discussion. How do you think that we can save our country? How do you think that we can help fellow Americans from not repeating similar mistakes? Because maybe some of you might claim that let them regret their votes, right? Or maybe in the next years, they might make bad decisions. And when the majority elect the president, even the uninformed majority elect the president, even maybe the informed minority will suffer. So tell me in the comment section, how will we be engaging in public discourse to ensure that fellow Americans don't make similar mistakes? Because let's forget about our Republicans. Let's forget about MAGA Americans. Let's look at independents who are lied to by Trump. Let's look at Bernie Bros who are lied to by Trump. So the informed majority, me and you, how do we ensure that other Americans are informed so that they can't be taken advantage of by gullible politicians? So tell me in the comment section, because we are really suffering as Americans, and we can't say that Republicans too are suffering. We can't say that, because as long as our country goes down the cliff, we too are being pulled down the cliff, because in the future we'll have to make efforts to reverse the damage that has been done by the current administration. So we must ensure that these mistakes don't repeat themselves. We must ensure that we create public awareness. So ensure that even you share these videos to your fellow friends, so that we can engage in discussions. So what I usually say is stay focused, stay alert, stay blue, read blue, watch blue, listen blue, vote blue, and until the next video, thank you for your attention to this matter.